So I'm trying to make final measurement to determine whether or not that connecting rod is going to get split and put in a new journal and big end needle bearing. But right now I'm leaning toward no, based on the tolerance or clearance between the thrust washer and the big end of the connecting rod is at 19 thousandths. Tolerance is up to 30 thousandths. When I put a dial indicator to check the axial play, moving the small end of the connecting rod side to side, basically they're saying that this motion back and forth on the big end, or excuse me, the small end should be no more than 79 thousandths. I'm getting about 55 to 60 thousandths maximum. So one final measurement I thought I'd do is see if, kind of in conjunction with that axial play, how much, if any, motion or clearance is there. Kind of, here's the connecting rod journal. How much play is there with the bearing encircling it, so the connecting rod end, how much does it move back and forth? So I've got the connecting rod fairly horizontal, got a dial indicator set up, and just kind of giving the connecting rod just kind of a little rotation to kind of dead center that. So now if I push toward the camera on that connecting rod, you can see we go up to, a couple thousandths, maybe a little over 2 thousandths if I really push on it. Now if I pull away, let's recenter that. So pulling away, we go up to about another couple thousandths. That's assuming each tick or mark there is 1/1000th of an inch. So you can see moving it back and forth, and again taking the pressure off, letting it self-center. We're somewhere around pretty close to zero. Pulling away, 2 thousandths, pushing toward us about 2 thousandths, so back and forth. We get about 1,500 to 2 thousandths play either direction. And so without the dial indicator, I feel just doing it by touch, I feel just ever so slight movement in that bearing. And you can probably, I'll have to look at the camera later on, but when I'm back in this position, pushing, pulling, not real hard, you can see how much play we're getting. In fact, I'll have to take a look at the camera when I'm done here. So because I don't have a press, because my machinist doesn't have a press, and or he doesn't have experience doing this, splitting the rod and putting in a new journal and needle bearing, and also making sure that everything is in alignment. I've watched, you need a couple of dial indicators, make sure it's out around. It's kind of a lot of finesse involved in making sure you get it put back together and balanced and aligned. And so at this point, I kind of been leading toward leaving the damn thing alone. But your thoughts and feedback would be greatly appreciated. I've got this motor torn down. This is the last bearing or point of wear that I'm trying to address. And it's near a 40-year-old machine. It's a 1981 Yamaha G1, and the service manual does not give any specs as to the inside diameter of that connecting rod. So even if I pulled it apart, I really couldn't tell what the wear would be. I'm not sure if I've got a measurement on what the diameter of the connecting journal should be, connecting rod journal. So I'm a little at a loss on, how to measure that without literally taking it apart, and possibly for no reason. So that's my my dilemma or stage in the disassembly and reassembly repair of 1981 G1 Yamaha. Again, there's no engine there. It's all in pieces around the shop. So thanks for your help. Thanks for watching.